Today we'll be learning 3 basic marimba warm-ups here on the Percussion Discussion. Alright, so our first exercise is going to be kind of a variation on a regular C scale. We're going to start by playing our regular C major scale. But the difference is, on our way down, we're going to hit the D, but then play the D twice, and then start going up the scale again, playing the same notes as the C scale. And then again offset it by 1. So basically the process just goes going up the scale, back down, but stopping 1 note before the bottom of the scale, offsetting it by 1 note, and then going up that scale again. So here is an example of that. And there's the top of a C scale, but that's an octave above what we started with. So you saw that we stayed in the C scales playing the same pattern, but we just took it up by a note every time. Now, once you go to the top note, which is our top C, we're going to start going back down. Now, the difference is we're not going to stop 1 note short while going down. We're going to go 1 note past the bottom note, in this case a C. So start on the top of our C scale. And we're going to go down to a B, hitting it twice and starting up again. And that's going to give us our offset of 1 note. So I'll start at the top and go all the way down. On our normal C scale. So when you put this all together, this turns out to be a great warm-up and exercise of running up and down the keyboard with different notes, of course, but it just allows you to get your singles in really good practice. So yeah, it's just the alternating practice that helps, and of course you're starting to work your hands, starting to move your body a little bit around the keyboard, so it's great to go ahead and get used to the keyboard you're playing on and warm up your hands so that you're ready to practice whatever's next. Now the next warm-up we have is in a triplet pattern, and basically we're going to start on an A, playing triplets, so triplet, 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 and now going from there, we're going to start moving each hand up and down by a half step every 2 triplets. So we're going to play our first 4 triplets on A. Actually, I should have started that on the right hand, so let me try that. And then we're going to take the right hand up a half step to a B flat, and then we'll go back to. So each hand is alternating to play 1 half step up or 1 half step down on the first beat of every triplet, but returning to its first original note, which in this case is an A, to finish the triplet. So, and then after every 4 beats, you move up or out another half step with each hand. So in this case, I'll go from B flat and A flat to B natural and G natural. So we'll start that over. Oops, sorry. And we'll just continue that process all the way till we're playing octave A's. So here's what that would look like. It does get get somewhat different as difficult as you're going to the larger octaves, just because you're having to get used to where you need to stretch your hands. And that's the entire point of this exercise. It gets you used to the width of the keys on the keyboard and gets you familiar with what intervals you may be playing while you're playing new pieces. So for instance, I'm playing half steps here, and of course I'm playing octaves here. Now, the idea of this is once you're familiar enough with intervals that you're playing with your hands, you should be able to look straight ahead without looking down at the keyboard and feel it out with your hands. I'm not to that point yet, but that's the idea of the exercise. This is great for working on things where you may be playing weird intervals throughout the whole thing. For instance, in Viola Sotto Valsi. So you get the point. And then we're going to go to our last exercise, which is going to help us with doubles when we warm up. And so we're going to start on our C scale. I always just use a C scale because it's the easiest. It's all lower notes. It's none of the sharps or flats. So we can just move our hands freely without having to worry about any intervals or anything, or any weird intervals going up to sharps or flats. So at this point, we're going to do 4 separate patterns. We're going to go up the C scale, down the C scale, up the C scale, down the C scale. And the first time we're going to do left, right, right, left, right, right. And we're going to continue that all the way up. So I'll play 4 repetitions on the first 3 notes, which is C, D, and E. And then I'm going to move up a step to where I'm playing D, E, and F. And I'm going to continue this movement until I get up to the top, and then I'm going to roll on a C. So here's what that would look like. Now on the way back down, we're going to change it up to get some exercise in the left hand, and we're going to go right, left, left, right, left, left. And we'll do the same pattern, doing 4 repetitions and then going down the step all the way until we roll on the bottom C. All right. And then we're going to start changing up to where our left hand is going to get some exercise going up as well. So we'll start the C scale on the bottom again, but this time we're going to go left, left, right, left, left, right, and do our repetitions going up. And then similarly, we're going to get some more work on our right hand going down. So going on the way down the C scale, we're going to do right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left. And of course, doing our repetitions down the C scale. So there's our 4 different variations on doubles with both of our hands. And now your hands should hopefully be warmed up enough to go on into more complicated things on the marimba. Thank you for joining me here on the Percussion Discussion. If you have any questions or suggestions whatsoever, please leave them in the comments. And if you want to see more content like this relating to percussion, go ahead and hit subscribe and I'll have more content out soon. Thanks for watching, take care, goodbye.